Good morning, welcome back, thanks for joining us. And remember, if you're liking these videos and you haven't done already, just hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more exclusive footage, remember to check out our Patreon site. All the details are down below. That there behind me, that's Plank Lane Swing Bridge. And we're just sat on the water point now this morning, filling up with water, and we're waiting to get through. The bridge doesn't operate till about 9:30. So fill up with water and then we can get through the bridge, and then we're off through Wigan. Plan today is to get to a place in the Douglas Valley called Crook, or maybe just past that. And that's going to entail this lift bridge and 6 double locks. That's the plan for today. Let's get going.
Give us a wave!
Well, there we go, that's the 6 locks and lift bridge done for today. So it's just a nice cruise, and from here on in the scenery gets really nice. So behind us is Wigan, in front of us now is Crook, Appley Bridge, Parbold, and then Burscough. But those will be tomorrow. For now it's get off to Crook, get a decent mooring, probably put my feet up for 10 minutes, and then crack on doing a bit of work. And a coffee, I think. Definitely a coffee. Although if the pub's open, I think I've earned a pint. We'll see. Well, we're leaving Crook Village now, and the pub, which we did call into, was alright. Wasn't too bad. Had a couple of nice traditional ales on, so had a pint, but it was very cold in the pub. They didn't put the heating on, and when you've been stood up back at boat and it's been cold and everything else, you don't want to be sitting in a cold pub. So we soon got back to the boats and settled down. Got another 2 locks today, and 1 swing bridge, and then we should be in Burscough. So probably a few hours. So Lou's cruising the boat on her own today. Malcolm's ahead and towing the canoe, and I'm walking Poppy till we get to the next lock. So yeah, come on. Just coming up now, underneath those bridges, is Dean's Lock on the Leeds Liverpool, on the way to Burscough and to Liverpool. And this is a beautiful, picturesque lock. But also, sorry about if the camera's a bit shaky, I'm trying to walk because I'm working the lock. What we like about this is you've got the canal and the little green bridge. That's the railway line. And obviously, as you can see up there, you've got the M6 motorway crossing that. So at one point, everything's stacked up on top of each other, all 3 modes of transport all in one spot. And here we are at Dean Lock. just as a little point, in the map books it says that there's a water point here at Dean's Lock, and there is. It's in that little box there, which is on the side of the house. So it's at the bottom of the lock before you go up, or the bottom of the lock as you come down, and it's just there. Right, let's crack on. This is the last lock now for us to get into Burscough. In fact, I think this is the last lock now until you get into Liverpool. And this is Appley Bridge. We call it the deep lock, which doesn't look it there because it's just leaking a bit. But this is a drop of 12 foot. So it's yeah, it's big, wide, double and deep. So let's get this filled up, let's get everybody in. I think it's still coming up, to be honest.
Yeah, okay.
I was just looking at where the watermark is on them gates there, and it's looks like there's quite a way, eh? You alright?
Yeah.
You sticking your tongue out then?
No, would I do a thing like that?
I hope Crash Bandicoot's coming behind you. Are we ready?
No! Can you give us another half hour?
Yeah, if you want. You'll be at bottom at lock though. It's a bit big this one, isn't it?
Just a little bit.
That's Appley Big Lock done, and that's the last lock for us today. We've already done the swing bridge, we didn't film that, so that's it, we're done. Next port of call now is Narrowboat, which is a lovely little village. Don't think we're going to stop there. I think we're going to go straight through to Burscough, but we'll see. We'll film it when we get there, because if you haven't already seen it on our previous vlogs, Narrowboat is a beautiful little village. Right, Lou's shouting at me for jump on, so I best get on. Well, we've made it, we're here, we're in Burscough. We're just currently outside the wharf at Burscough, We're both filling up with water, and then we're going to reverse back up there and get a mooring spot, which there's quite a few of at the minute. Mooring's good on here. You have to be on pins though, there's no rings. There's a Tesco about a 3-minute walk just down the road. You've got chemists, you've got takeaway shops, and there's a tiny little bit of a channel ridge just across the road here from the wharf. So yeah, we're going to just fill up with water now, get a mooring, and then head off to Tesco's and get something for tea. So that's it for the rest of today. It's gone a bit chilly now, hence why I've got the thicker coat on. So I'm going to go do that, get my feet up. So see you all next time.